I need somebody to kind of triage that, tell me
Right.
what's important, what's not so important.
Right.
And told him, well, how much are you going to pay this assistant? And it was something like that, right? Tens of thousands of dollars, basically. And I said, well, why don't you consider using an AI agent first, see if you'll get the same results. And then if it doesn't, you can always pivot and invest a little bit more into a person. Well, the results are phenomenal because now this AI agent is smarter than you, so it knows what you need.
Right.
It says things like, hey, Steven, I took care of these 3 things, but how about these other 3 things you may not be considering? You're like, well, that was a really good idea. Like, holy crap, like I want that, right? And so that's why I asked, like, you definitely need to jump on that, I think. And then, for example, I'm looking at your website, right? And let's say somebody has questions, right? They land here and they're just like, where do you source your beans? Or, all of these frequently asked questions type stuff. You could have AI sitting on your website that communicates with people now. Like literally just starts talking to them as soon as they land. They hit a button and, maybe the first thing is they'll tell you your whole story, right? Immediately get them convinced on the emotional aspect hook that you told me that, hey, this is our why. And now they're interested. They're like, this is more than just coffee. This is like a purpose. This is like a movement. And then from there, it can start funneling those folks into, have you tried this? Or let us give you a free sample, or let's work some kind of partnership deal. And so you can start capturing, these are called like lead magnets on your websites. You could have the chatbot sitting there that can answer questions. You can have a voice AI that communicates with them. You can have a lead form that says, enter your information, we'll contact you back. And then what's really cool is you can have an integrated calendar that just says, hey, if you're a grocery chain or you're looking to be a supplier, jump on our calendar and we'll do a free consultation with you. Here's the clever part. You don't have to jump on that calendar. Your AI shows up to the meeting. So as soon as they enter that form, they put in their phone number, AI calls them on their phone instantly and starts going through the spiel. And it's kind of like the sales, the lead gen, the whole marketing. I'm sure your CMO is already on top of this. So I would just kind of like nudge being.
They are, but this is, man, I'm telling you, like, this is brilliant. Phenomenal.
Yeah. I just get excited, when folks have sex.
You see, I'm taking notes. I'm getting excited just hearing you talk about it because I'm telling you, I'm a real believer that things happen for a reason. People are aligned for a reason. And my whole life has been that way. You meet the right people on the journey and you take a bits and pieces of everybody you meet and you keep scaling, in your own personal life and business.